A suspected operative of the Islamic State or ISIS terror group was arrested with improvised explosive devices, that is IEDs, after exchange of fire with policemen in central Delhi's Ridge Road area, the Delhi police said on Saturday. The shootout took place late on Friday along the Dhaula Kuan Karol Bagh route. Sources in the special said that 6 rounds were fired, after which the suspected ISIS operative was taken into custody. One pistol has been recovered from him. Earlier, a doctor was caught in Bengaluru on charges of connection to ISIS. The action was taken by National Investigation Agency on Monday. Dr. Rahman, 28 years old, has been an ophthalmologist at MS Ramaiah Medical College. There are allegations that Rahman is linked to Islamic States. Rahman's arrest was made on the basis of information received from a person associated with Islamic State and his wife. The husband and wife were arrested in Delhi in the month of March. The central government on Friday appointed retired bureaucrat Rajiv Kumar as the new election commissioner. The Ministry of Law and Justice in a notification said that Kumar, who is a 1984 batch IAS officer of the Jharkhand cadre, will take charge the day Election Commissioner Ashok Lavasa leaves office on August 31. Lavasa will be joining the Asian Development Bank as its vice president and had announced his resignation earlier this week. Kumar will have a 5-year tenure and retire in 2025. He is likely to preside over the next Lok Sabha polls in 2024. According to rules, the election commissioner has 6 years on the post or till he turns 65, whichever is earlier. Kumar is currently the chairperson of the Public Enterprise Selection Board, that is PESB. His tenure, which started on April 29, was to end on April 28, 2023. Kumar had earlier served as the Finance Secretary from September 1, 2017 to February 29, 2020. He has served the Finance Ministry and other ministries of the central government since March 2012. The Modi government is going tough on Chinese companies in India after the border dispute in the Galwan Valley of Ladakh. Earlier, it had banned some Chinese apps, including popular short video app TikTok. Now, Indian Railways has reissued the tender for making 44 semi-high-speed Vande Bharat trains. The decision was taken by the railways because of the bidding on behalf of a joint venture of a Chinese company with Indian companies to manufacture these trains. The railways informed about the cancellation of the tender late Friday night through a tweet. According to the railways, a new tender will be floated in a week for the construction of these trains. Make in India will be given a top priority in the new tender. However, the railways have not given any official reason for the cancellation of the present tender. The tender for the construction of these trains was opened last month. The railway coach factory of Chennai on July 10 issued a tender for the construction of 44 high-speed Vande Bharat trains. In a fresh twist to the Chinese hawala racket probe, Indian intelligence agencies have found that main accused Charlie Peng was bribing Tibetan monks to buy their future support for a Chinese candidate to succeed Dalai Lama. Sources within the government said that close to 100 monks could have been paid lakhs of rupees in cash and bank transfers in the last 2 years. At least 2 monasteries in South India and the Majnuka Tila Tibetan settlement is under the scanner of the agencies. Monks in the Serame Monastery in Mysore and Drepul Losling Monastery in Mundgod, a town in Uttar Kannada district, have been questioned by agencies about the source of funds they received. 42-year-old Charlie Peng, investigators say, had business interests in Bengaluru and often travelled there. India on Saturday reported its highest single-day spike of 69,878 COVID-19 cases, taking the total count close to 30 lakh. The total death toll stands at 55,794, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare said. Earlier, the ministry had said that India has crossed the milestone of 1 million COVID-19 tests in a day. The World Health Organization, meanwhile, said that the world should be able to rein in the coronavirus pandemic in less than 2 years. European nations have been battling rising numbers of new cases after a brief lull. Western Europe has been enduring the kind of infection levels not seen in many months, particularly in Germany, France, Spain and Italy, sparking fears of a full-fledged second wave of coronavirus.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.